Well, here's a new elevator assembly. We took out the old motor that was there. It just wasn't reliable. The armature was bent. And put in a new Badlands 12,000 pound DC winch. The issue was with the power supply, it was going to become, it's 300 amps at 12 volts, which is 30 amp feed, and then you got to get a power supply, and that's going to be quite expensive, probably over $1,000. So what I did is put a battery down there for a little over $100, put it inside a sealed case. Got the control panel. I wired it into my existing interlock that I had, so I had a set of relays. So I used the existing handheld control. I also kept the handheld control wired to it, so we've got the ability to raise and lower it even if there's a power outage. So I've got the control right here, and I'm gonna just go ahead and mount it inside. We're looking at putting some sound dampers on here, but anyhow, as you can see, I've got the rolling assembly mounted up here. There's really no tension on it, but since I had it, I went ahead and installed it and just ran some 3/4 inch EMT across. You can see inside here we've got the motor. This thing's pretty nice because it's got spring tension against it that keeps the cable from lapping over on itself. So it's a little bit noisy, and we're gonna go ahead and get some sound dampening for it to try to clean it up. And it goes in and stops on its own. And going down, it'll hit its own limit and stop when it gets to the bottom as well. I put a little float charger on it so it stays charging all the time. It's got the electronics in it to make sure it doesn't overcharge, and it shuts itself off if it ever goes over. But you can run this thing dozens of times on just a battery charge. So anyhow, my little project.